The Minecraft Safety Council has just been announced. Now, what does that mean? Well, I made this video not too long ago about keeping children safe online and the new age verification systems that Minecraft are putting in place, and this is kind of another update that they're putting in place to keep people safe. However, people have their own mixed opinions about it, but first, before I get into those, let me just read you the full article from Minecraft themselves to kind of figure out and establish what this Safety Council is. Safety has always been an important focus at Mojang Studios. That's why we've taken measures to ensure that the Minecraft universe is a welcoming and safe space for everyone. From our player-first community standards to our world-class moderation team, we are constantly working to create a great experience for our players. Introducing the Minecraft Safety Council. The Minecraft Safety Council comes with one ever-important purpose: to foster safer and thriving multiplayer experiences in our games. The Safety Council consists of industry experts who discuss player safety best practices, exchange insights, and look at new approaches that can guide Minecraft's journey onwards. Their key expertise supports Mojang Studios' proactive efforts in areas like communicating safety topics to parents and designing our games to encourage positive player behavior. The Safety Council includes experts from both within and outside of Mojang Studios, as safety in gaming is important for all of us and the entire gaming industry. With experts from across the industry all working towards the same goal, we are committed to a safer gaming future in Minecraft for all of our players, and even though safety has always been a focal point, the Council is a natural next step in our journey towards even better Minecraft multiplayer experiences. And then they go on to kind of introduce who the people within the Safety Council are. I'm not going to include that bit in the video, but if you do want to obviously see who's working amongst the Safety Council, then I'll leave the link to the article down below in the description. But it does beg the question of, like, are they taking that general corporate approach because they feel a lot of pressure within the community? Especially now that Hytale has launched, there is definitely 100% pressure from somewhere that Mojang are feeling. Now, whether or not that's clear to some people is a different story. It's a completely topic in itself. However, there's lots of people expressing their different opinions about what this Safety Council could actually mean. Do they really want to have this for safety, or are they using it for the wrong reasons? It's the same reason I was talking about the age verification system. Is that a follow-up to that? And if so, what is their intent by doing so? For example, I saw a tweet from IBX Toycat that said the Minecraft Safety Council has just been announced, and I went into the replies of that tweet to kind of read about what people were saying, and it made me realize and opened my eyes up to, like, yeah, people are really concerned about this new Safety Council because they're scared that Mojang are taking a complete corporate approach to how they approach safety online. So I'm just going to read through some of these tweets on the screen right now, just so you guys can express your own opinions as well. DShuP said, anytime a game adds something like this, it becomes significantly worse. They then added another response that said, I rarely see examples where this type of initiative actually achieves what it claims to do. So a lot of people are already questioning this Safety Council. Yep, there's no way that this can possibly go badly. We went from Notch shilling Minecraft on 4chan to Microsoft owning the game, censoring 2B2T, adding chat reporting to private servers, and having a quote-unquote Safety Council. Oh, how that mighty have fallen. That means Minecraft is going to become a padded cell where everything is mindless and ultra-restrictive, all because of quote-unquote safety. We've seen it many times before with the UK Online Safety Act, and this will not be good for the long-term health of the game. So in my last video, we talked about the Online Safety Act and how it, intends to keep children safe online. But obviously, there is the far majority of people out there that think the Online Safety Act, is used for the wrong intentions. It's used for control, or, it's used for the government. It's kind of eyes for the government to control what people are doing online, if you like. And many people have valid points, to be fair to them. Whether or not that is their general intent, I guess we'll never know. But it's kind of like, okay, are things going to be taken with the wrong approach, and then things are just going to go even further downhill from here? The long term is already doomed because of Hytale potential. They lose no more than what they're already losing. A corporation playing Omega safe for the brand to not lose merchandising will always be lost to passion-driven developers and a modern community like Hytale. So obviously, back in the day when Notch owned it, it was very much personal, it was very passionate, whereas when Microsoft bought it out, there was conversations happening about the game becoming too, corporate-like, and the corporation just kind of going way into the deep end of not caring. So obviously, now that Hytale is about and they've got some, quote-unquote official competition, if you like, they're basically saying that they're feeling that pressure from Hytale, and they're doing the corporation approach of like, oh yeah, we care about safety here, everything will be okay, just to try and not lose merchandising. By the way, if you hear any strange noises or anything like that in the background, I am currently having work done to the driveway right now, so just try and ignore that if you can. Minecraft can eat a bag of you-know-what for going woke and political. Why do Mojang think they ought to act as parents? It's not a corporation's job to watch over what children are saying, cursing, or whatever. And while I completely agree with that statement, because it's not a corporation's job at the end of the day, the parents should be taking a closer look and figuring out what their children are doing online. I completely agree. But unfortunately, there are parents out there in the world that will not do that. And as much as that, is not great, it sucks. I get it completely. The corporations kind of have to do their own thing to prevent parents from being able to kind of forget about what their children are doing. They have to do their own bit, even though it's not necessarily their job. In the eyes of the law, they have to follow that. To make sure everyone is safe. Think of it like health and safety, for example, right? You might work at a company that has strong health and safety policies. You could argue that, okay, well, that person is obviously responsible for their own safety. If they don't know what they're doing, then they shouldn't be here. But by law, they have to have that health and safety policy. It's the same way with kind of online safety, I guess, just obviously completely different. One's kind of in the real world and one's online or digital. So yeah, it kind of works the same way, but it does pose that question, doesn't it? Of like, why aren't parents doing more? And I guess that's the question we'll always have and never know the answer to, unfortunately. But I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know about the new safety council that's coming to Minecraft and the things that Mojang are introducing. What do you think to this? Do you think this is going to be a good move for Minecraft? Do you think it's strategical and, with the right intent? Do you think they're doing it for the right reasons? Or are you on the other side of the spectrum where, yeah, they're just taking the corporate approach, they don't care about safety, but they're just doing it because they feel that pressure? Let me know down below in the comments, because I'm very curious. I'm not sure what side I'm on, I will be honest, because, I understand they have to do these things, but at the same time, it's not really clear what the intent is. So as of right now, I'm kind of sat on the edge at the moment, figuring out what it's all about. Anyway, leave your comments down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, click subscribe, and also share it with your friends. I do have another video on screen right now, so make sure you click that one, leave a comment on that, and I'll be replying to every single one of you.